guys, and welcome back to playing Red Carpet Diaries, Chapter 15. Can you and your friends say the movie, or will all your efforts wind up on the cutting room floor? Nope. I refuse to let that happen. We've been through so much. We're going to make this movie. Red Carpet Diaries. Chapter 15, Take 2. Just yesterday, you thought you lost everything. Your first big movie role, and more importantly, your friends. But you refused to give on easy. You got Matt back on board and he's financing the movie. Plus, Tasia agreed to direct. Now, well, you just have to finish your movie. You wake up early, filled with energy, but unsure what to do with it. What do people even do at 6 a.m.? I should go for one, pick up donuts. Yeah, let's go pick up donuts. Let's be unhealthy. If I'm lucky, they'll still be warm. You head to the donut shop at the end of the street. It's empty, except for you. I'll take an old-fashioned glaze. No. I hate glaze. Ooh, and the chocolate with sprinkles. If you want to get donuts, you're definitely earned too. I don't think that's how it works, but okay. The man behind the counter packs your order. You head home, mouth watering at the heavenly scent. You're just polishing off the second donut when your phone buzzes on the table. Matt's calling. Oh boy, a call. Hope that doesn't mean it's bad news. Here to go. I didn't wake you, did I? No, it's eating donuts. Actually, no. Trust me, I'm as shocked by that statement as you are. No sleep for the wicked, right? Or wildly overcommitted. That's why they make caffeine. So you ready to help me whip this movie to shape? Absolutely. What's the plan? Well, first and foremost, we need to fix the script. It makes sense to stick with the current version. Your part basically didn't exist before, and we'll be able to keep some of the current footage. But Marcus let things messy will be the diplomatic way to say it. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, I was thinking we could give it a once-over before handing it out to a screenwriter. Figure out the heavy, high-level beats. It'll save some money, plus I figure we're the only ones with any hope of understanding in its current state. You could say that again. Want to help me out? Without Marcus around, we might finally be able to turn this movie to something amazing. How it plays out is totally in our hands. Plus, I won't lie, I love the idea again to spend some time with you. Nope. Here's the opportunity to customize 10 and others. You get to choose the tone, indie, and more. That's some quality time, Matt. I mean, I would love to fix the script, but I don't want to spend time with Matt, so... I wish I could, but I have a ton of stuff to start out before we start filming again. Plus, I'm not much of a writer. You're probably better off without me. Yeah, you can do it by yourself. I don't believe that for a second. But I get it if you're busy. I'll catch you later. See you on set. You hang up on Matt and go to bed anxious. You're excited to be back on set, but nervous about everything coming together. A few days later, it's time for the first day of the shoot. The set is bustling. You spot Tasia near a stable shouting orders to various groups of people. Hey, I said 3 lights, not 5. We're not trying to melt their faces off. You wait until she's finished to head over. Hey, Dakota. Hey, Tasia, look at you calling all the shots. It's not too much, is it? I don't want to be some dictator. No way, you seem confident, not power crazy. Remember, you're being compared to Marcus. Good, I want people to respect me. But not because I terrify them. They clearly respect you. Look at how well everything's going. You just around and said the production is coming together perfectly, and the crew's chatting happily with one another. It's clear everyone's working hard, but also having fun. You're right. Thanks for the confidence boost, Dakota. This is still so new for me. I got a little more self-doubt than usual. That's what I'm here for. So what scene we're starting with? I thought we'd go back to the first time Macy meets Hooper. We don't have any usable footage of that after all the rewrites. You remember we did a version of the scene your first real down set back when your role was smaller. Of course, not only is Lisa not your boss in this version, there is no Lisa anymore, so those takes are doubly out the window. Since we're keeping Hooper as a ranch hand, I thought we'd move the scene to the stables. So I'm checking up on the new help? Exactly, you only know him as the new ranch hand, so you flirt a little, almost like a test to see if he'll know where the line is. I see Macy as the type who's always keep men at a safe distance, use them but doesn't open up to them. When you realize later that you're genuinely attracted to him, you feel seriously conflicted. Do you think you got all that? I'll try. Absolutely, I'm completely on the same page as Macy's character. Great, then why don't you head to wardrobe and we could get going. Assistant runs over to Matt's trailer while you head to wardrobe. Soon you're ready to go. Matt, you'll be brushing down the horse in one of the stables. Golden, you come in from the outside. I know the script's still a little fuzzy, so for this take, I want you guys to just roll loose. Take the scene wherever it makes sense. You want us to improv? My God, Tasia, what would Marcus think? He'll probably turn red as a beat and spurt out about his art and his vision and Philistines. Which is exactly why we should do it. Great, then action. The cameras roll as the set goes quiet. Matt starts rubbing down the horse. You saunter to the door. I see you know your way around a horse. Matt looks up, obviously surprised to see you there. I'll start by, let's flirt. I wonder if you're as good with a filly. You look him up and down, smiling slightly. Matt blushes and sticks out his hand. I don't think we met. Name's Hooper. You take his hand and step closer than you need to, tilting your head to one side coyly. Macy. Wait, Macy? I thought the owner's name was. You smile and roll your eyes, slowly releasing his hand. You caught me. I'm assuming you're the new ranch hand? Matt nods, never taking his eyes off you. Well, isn't that fun? You gesture at the horse. Please, don't let me interrupt you. Cut. That was amazing, guys. She could cut the sexual tension with a knife. It's going to set up the rest of the story so well. Matt raises his hand and you high-five him. We're going to stay here and film a later scene where Matt is accosted by one of his former associates. Much more cost-efficient and time-effective than skipping around to different sets. My steadily dwindling bank account thanks you. Dakota, you can take a break. We'll come get you when we're ready. Sounds good. You head out to your trailer as I set up the scene. You open the door to your trailer, surprised to hear the rapid-fire tap of keyboard keys. You look around the spot. Seth! Seth? He turns around, obviously startled at the interruption. Oh, hey, Dakota. What the hell are you doing here? This trailer has Wi-Fi? What are you doing here, bro? Nice to see you too, Iowa. Okay, sorry, that sounded a bit aggro. That works, but the question stands. Did you just get really sick at the coffee shop or? Seth opened his arms with a flourish, a huge grin lined up his face. I introduce you to your new script doctor? No way. Way? Sorry I crashed your trailer, but Tasia didn't have an extra one and I need somewhere quiet. That's okay, right? Of course it's okay. My trailer is su trailer. You live in California, Iowa, work on that Spanish. You roll your eyes. But how did this even happen? How did you get the job? I'm on this forum, kind of like a dating site for screenwriter jobs. All the agents and managers in town know about it. I got a call from Matt pretty late last night. Guess he reached out to Chaz to find folks with script experience who might be able to come through last minute. Apparently he and his own manager are on the outs. Yes, very. No better for me. See, Matt needed a writer who could drop everything and rush onto a set to do a massive amount of rewrites for way, way below standard industry pay. And who better for that than your boy Seth? Wow, that was so nice of Chaz. Good thing you were underemployed. No joke, I didn't even know how you remember me. We passed each other in the hallway, what, maybe once? He remembers everyone. It's kind of like a gift. Well, it certainly was for me. So you're fixing up the script, that's so cool. You can say that again. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of work. I wasn't kidding when you said the last guy left things a mess. There's 3 inciting incidents, 2 epilogues, and for some reason just pages a description of sexy horses. Okay, that was too much information. Maybe I should have made time to help Matt out. But no complaints, I'm more than happy to work for it, or, work at it all. It's such an incredible opportunity for me. Even though he's trying to downplay the assignment, you can see he's practically bouncing his chair. You run over and give him a big hug. We couldn't have found a better guy to help us make this movie awesome. Thanks, Coda. Someone knocks on your trailer door. Coda, we need you in 5. You right out? Well, I guess that's my cue. And got all this positivity directed at me and coming from me as well. Let's just say I'm not used to it. Don't worry, you're safe now. I make sure to be extra negative from here on out. That's my Iowa. The 2 of you head outside. The assistant leads you to the coral. Hey. So we meet again, old friend. So cute. You scratch the horse behind the ears. Tasia walks over to brief you. So we're shooting the horseback scene with Matt. Really? But it went so well the first time. Are you sure you want me on horseback? Can't you just use that footage? The footage of the total disaster? Don't worry, Tasia, I'm messing with you. You'd think I'd be used to that by now, but nope, still a sucker every time. But, I don't want to be a wet blanket, but that scene made absolutely no sense before. We were all chasing down some lost heifer. What does that have to do with the movie? But that's the best part. Seth helped with the details and now it all ties to Hooper's con. Hooper knows that he clipped the fence open to let one of his old associates into the ranch. We have no idea that he's even run a con yet. So he's helping to find a tear in the fence. Wow. But really, he's desperately trying to cover his tracks. If he found a spot that had been cut open deliberately, you get too suspicious, it would ruin everything. I love it. Way to spin gold out of horse crap? Exactly. Tasia smiles and pats a horse. Matt walks up in the hand. Let's help the two of you mount your horses. Alright guys, ready for this? As long as this guy is. You pat the horse's neck. Guess that's code for yes? That sounds like a yes to me, so action. You start riding along the fence to the meadow's edge. I just don't understand how the heifer could have made it out. We replace those fences twice a year, and the heifers are near full grown. Are you sure when you even got out you have a lot of land? I'm sure Jim counted 3 times. Matt rides ahead a little ways, then reins up suddenly and trots back towards you. I think we should head around to the south pasture. It's nearest the road. I should ask what he saw up ahead. Agree with him. Ask this. But we haven't finished the stretch yet. Did you see something that you're not telling me about? No. I just want us to find the gap before the sun goes down, otherwise we might lose some more cattle. The south pasture's the likeliest spot. Alright, let's head over to the south pasture then. The two of you turn your horses around. Just as you're about to head off in the other direction, Matt stops and dismounts. Are they alright? This mare is favoring her left side. I want to check her hooves before we ride further. We really can't afford to wait. Go on ahead, I'll catch up to you in a minute. You turn the horse's head and start trotting off. As you're pulling around the corner of the pasture, you turn to look for Hooper, shading your eyes with a hand. You narrow your eyes and frown, craning your neck to get a better view. You see him back by the huge hole in the fence. Frowning deep in thought, you make your way back to the stables. Cut! Guys, that was amazing! We'll show Matt in close-up later, going back to the fence. Sounds good to me. That's just one more thing I want to sort out before we call it a day. Well, we're getting drinks tonight? I wish. Actually, it's a script question. I know you guys have been working really hard on the story arc and on your characters, so I thought we could decide what makes the most sense for a major directorial choice. This whole thing's a team effort after all, right? That is not what I'm used to hearing for directors, but I'll take it. The scene I'm stuck on is when Hooper makes you finally sleep together. I know when it's going to happen, and Seth has some great dialogue figured out, but I need to know where they finally get busy. Ooh boy. I'm between the stable and next to the fire in the ranch house. I can make arguments for both of them. Help tips on the scale? Man, that stuff, I'll totally decide to fail the relationship. Exactly, Dakota, any thoughts? I really don't know. Maybe the fireside. I don't want to do it where the horses are watching. Interesting. Sell me on it. Well, for one thing, I think Hooper will want it that way. That makes a lot of sense. Wait, he does? He's conning her, and this is the moment where he knows he's in. Literally making it to her home, her most protected space, would be totally in character for him. Well, aren't you two just the best students at film school? Plus, it's more practically sexy. Way less hating your, well, take your pick, really. Girls mad. I'm just saying. Tasia nods thoughtfully, then breaks to a big smile. You sold me. It's definitely the right choice. Even better, it's a choice. Because I seriously need to move on to something else. Thanks, Coda. Happy to help. Alright, you guys are all set for the day. Amazing job. See you tomorrow bright and early? Sure thing. Which means I'll be asleep in approximately wherever the traffic is plus 5 minutes. He grins and heads to his car. You drop by wardrobe to change out of your costume. You spot Tasia on your way out the set. Are you rushing out to the door? Why is there something else you need help with? Well, no, not exactly, but I love your company for a while. I need some time to decompose and work through ideas for tomorrow, and it's always easier, not to mention way more fun with some company. What'd you have in mind? Nothing too intense, just walking around the sis, talking things through. Don't want to come? Nope. This is your chance to connect with Tasia while you explore the set together and maybe opportunity to resume something more. Nope. I'm staying single throughout this whole book. I'd love to hang out with you. I said, but if I ever heard one. I'm exhausted. I think I need to head home and sink into a haze of pillows and Netflix. That's a totally valid way to decompress. Good job today, and really, thanks for working so hard to make this movie happen. Right back at you, Tasia. We'll be lost without you. Tasia already outside behind the barn, so you head for home. You barely managed to brush your teeth and wash your face before you collapse into your bed, exhausted but happy. Time flies by, and the next few weeks on set are even better than the first. Everyone was working together as a team, pushing themselves to make the best movie they could possibly can. You film scene after scene, the movie coming together day by day. Before you know it, it's the last day. I thought, because when I saw this background, I thought that this was going to be the end of the chapter, but nope. Before you know it, it's the last day of filming. You head to the set bright and early. After a quick stop at the road draw, you make a beeline straight for the caffeine. Craft services, truly the gods. You're just getting a cup of coffee when Tasia walks up. Coffee god? Yes, all the coffee, forever. Clearly we're on the same page here. She pours herself a huge mug. Ready for the last day on set? Absolutely. I think this is going to be our best day yet. I'm sad the shooting is almost over. Let's be positive. I love that positive attitude. And before I've even had my coffee, are you a witch? If so, please cast a spell on me, stat. Matt emerges from his trailer as the crew is adding final touches on the set. Tasia pulls you and Matt aside to brief you on the scene. Alright guys, I say the best for last. We're filming the showdown between Mason and Hooper when she confronts him about his betrayal. That's what you call the best? It's the most fun for me, at least. Anyway, I was thinking it could either happen in Hooper's cabin when Macy's storming in, or it could happen in Macy's office and she called Hooper to her. Dakota, what do you think? Where it happens says the most about Macy, so I thought I'd leave it up to you. You know what, let's do in Hooper's cabin. I think Macy would want to confront her the moment she realized what was going on. Make sure he had no time to prepare himself. I like that. It's like he's invaded her safe space, so she's going to turn around and invade his. Come on with the interpretations, guys. Sorry. We'll try to be thicker next time. Good, thank you. Alright, that's the plan. I'll tell the crew to get the set ready. So everything is set up. You and Matt hover as Tasia positions the final camera. Okay, guys, ready? Your eyes meet Matt's. So ready. Same here. Great then, let's do this. Hooper is sitting on the bed, polishing a pair of cowboy boots when you storm in. You need something, Macy? Oh, nothing much. You thrust a sheaf of papers to Hooper's face. On the top of the stack is one with his picture on it, his mugshot. Patrick. Hooper's eyes go wide and he swallows heavily. Listen, it's not... Now I think, right? We'll sort this out. I thought your name was Hooper, that you spent your whole life on ranches, and I could trust you. But according to this arrest record from last year, you're actually Patrick Van Ness, convicted of grand larceny. You drop the sheet to the floor and peer at the next page. And also Martin Warburton, convicted of fraud. You drop that sheet too. Then draw up your arm to the side, looking away from the stack of papers in your hand. I could go on, but the whole thing makes me sick to my stomach. To think I really believe you shake your head disgusted. Well, that love talk was as real as the other stories you told me, wasn't it, Hooper? Or should I say Patrick? I swear, Macy, that was real. Yeah, forgive me for not giving a damn. I give no shits. You throw the rest of the papers on the floor and storm out, slamming the door of the cabin behind you. And cut! You take a second to pull yourself together. You were so in the moment, all the anger and pain felt real. And that's how you do it, folks. You walk out to the set and into the soft grass just behind its plywood edges. Take a deep breath. Finally, you feel more like yourself. When you look at, you realize Tasia has gathered together the entire cast and crew. Seth emerges from one of the trailers rolling his shoulders. As soon as he finished rewrites, he started on publicity materials. Okay, now that we're all composed, I just have to say that was amazing. You and Matt grin at each other. Really? Are you kidding? I had shivers. You know what that means. Need to get you a sweater. You don't have to reshoot? Oh, you are so off the hook for reshoots. In fact, that's a wrap. We finished the movie, guys. You jump up and down with excitement. Seriously, no one could take away this time? Now unless my checks bounce. Which, let's be clear, it's not going to be an issue, probably. And you shot my version like I'm going to be credited as a screenwriter in this movie? We did, and you will, and you saw for yourself how well it turned out. We actually did it, guys. We made a movie. Tisha pulls you into a big hug. Thank you so much. You can't imagine what this means to me. I think I can. Seth glomps into the hug, holding you both. I know I can. You tear up slightly as Matt joins in on the hug. I'm so proud of you to go. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here. Come on, I didn't do that much. I don't know. I don't remember anyone else coming around inspiring us to say the movie. The man has a point. Well, when you put it that way, you're welcome. When the crew members arrive with a bottle of champagne and plastic flutes, Matt pops the cork and starts pouring glasses for everyone. As you all sip champagne with the crew laughing and chatting as the sun goes down, you can't remember the last time you felt this excited. All of you came together to finish the movie. You can't believe you pulled it off. Well, the big premiere be a success spot and the next chapter of Red Carpet Diaries. Well, now that the movie's over, I wonder what's going to happen. Will it be the end of the book? Or will some other disaster crop up? I mean, we all know Victoria's coming back. If you guys checked out PB's Twitter, they said on Twitter that Victoria will be coming back and all that unnecessary stuff. I don't want Victoria back. Like, anybody knows that I don't like Victoria. Like, she snatched my head. She seriously snatched my head. So, I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of Red Carpet Diaries. Stay frosty. Bye-bye.